Welcome back. That's the new addition to our set, the mug that Ross Hill from Bank 2 brought over to us. So thanks for bringing.
And it's full of goodies.
And it's full of goodies. So thanks for the mug, but really, thanks for the
chocolate.
That's Oklahoma's finest, Bedray chocolate. You enjoy that?
I sure hope so too. I will get to it right after we talk here. But we asked you to come out today because you have some great advice. 10 fantastic financial habits, as you call them, that we should all live by. I like the fantastic. It adds that zing to it.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I thought you guys would like that.
It's fantastic.
So we've got them on a list here. So let's take a look at the first 5 tips. Kind of just go through these and tell us real quickly about some of these.
Well, you know, part of the problem we have today is everybody gets on themselves.
Yeah.
And when you get focused on yourself, it kind of produces greed. You can never fill yourself up. So if
Why are you looking at me, Keely?
I'm seeing if you had the same guilty look I did.
So giving money away to great worthy causes like one of your guests later in the show.
The Girl Scouts, yeah.
Yeah, it's a great way to get the focus off of you and see the needs of others. It's just like what your last guest was talking about, helping other people. It is a wonderful blessing to you.
Absolutely.
Never exceeding 40% debt to income. People never stop to think, afford it. They look at the payment and they think, I can afford this, but they never calculate how much they're going to be in debt after they make that purchase. So add up all your monthly debts, divide it into your monthly income. You get a ratio. If it's higher than 40%, don't make the purchase.
Don't do it.
That's right.
See, you listening here? I know, we're going to learn all sorts of things.
And it's amazing how people think, well, they pay their bills. I pay my bills, but when they go to get a loan, their credit rating's low. Well, I make all my, 45 days late, 60 days late.
Well, or you'll hear people say, well, technically they said it's not really late till it's the 15th, even though it's due on the 5th. Yeah. Well, you probably need to be making it on the 5th, not the 15th.
If you make it on the 15th, you're probably going to make a late payment charge, have a late payment charge, which increases your expenses, lowers your ability to save money.
Yeah.
Make your payments on time, all the time. You never have to worry about your credit. It's going to be strong, and you'll be able to borrow money to buy a home or expand a business or buy a car when you need to.
Okay.
So all those are real good tips.
Well, let's take a look at the top 5 if we can switch, Michael,
Sure.
because like I said, we had a surprise for you that I want to make sure we have time for.
Well, these are all great tips, and they're available on my website. But I think
we'll link that to our Facebook page for everyone.
Great. I think the thing that people need to, on this list, saving 10% of your money every payday. People get in the habit of thinking, when I get that tax refund, I'm going to start saving. But the truth is, if you'll read books about how people became wealthy, they saved every payday, maybe a little, but they saved. People will say to me, well, when I get that next pay raise, I'm going to start saving. You know, so when I only make $20,000 now, when I make 30, I'll be able to save. But the truth is, if you don't start the habit early, that's right. So you have to start the habit early and save.
Okay.
And like we talked about last month, figure out where you're at. Get the benchmark, put a balance sheet together, and then track it every year and see if you're making progress or if you're getting behind. If you're making progress, you have accumulated more. All your hard work's going to mean something to you down the road. But if you don't ever put the benchmark in place and track it and compare how you're doing, you're not going to know if you're getting better or not.
And if you tell my kid to 6 inches in a year, okay,
That's right.
I could save a little and I wouldn't have to buy him pants every other month. That would help me too.
Stop.
That would help.
It's your fault. Stop feeding him.
Put a brick
All right.
on that kid's head.
Well, we're friends, right? So we can, or is that to be determined after this?
If you're gonna, I saw Marcus here, and if you're gonna try to get me to do a push-up where I touch
No
my nose like
push-ups,
you
no.
did last time, and we're not doing that.
You told me when we met for the first time that you had this ability to add numbers quickly together.
Wow.
So we've got some tests for you here. Lauren over there is
Yes.
laughing.
I don't think that's exactly what I said.
So if you're going to look at the
No
monitor,
backing out now.
Okay.
look at the
Okay.
monitor right here. and we're gonna
17.
test you.
No.
17. 56 plus 82.
138.
Okay. Is it Michael? Is it? Yeah. Oh, yay. There you go. Okay.
I was
But
counting.
you didn't even
I was like,
notice.
I'm like,
You didn't even notice how little I looked at the monitor.
well,
Go back and watch the
Okay.
film.
all right.
let's go to the next
The
one.
next
and
one.
see.
Oh, that's a
187.
little bit of a challenge. 140. I mean 240. Excuse me.
240.
Yeah.
Michael.
250.
We need a cue about ding, 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 ding. That's what we need here.
This is pressure.
Okay, one more for you.
Here it is.
There's a
I'm
big.
This is
close.
the
I'm
test,
within
the
10%.
test.
Is that not bad? Okay.
This is the big one.
Oh, wow.
9,
I couldn't even do it
7, 8, 9,
at all.
1, 9, 9, 7, 6.
6.
Michael?
1976.
Ooh,
1996.
very close.
Okay, I lied to you, didn't I?
You did a good job. I think you did a good job. Lauren is laughing uncontrollably over there. She had nothing to do with this, so don't get on her about it.
Me and my big mouth.
That's right. That's right. So you never should have told me that.
I'm going to be very careful what I tell you in the future.
All right. Well, hopefully that wasn't too bad. Thanks for playing
It's
along.
fun.
All right. Well, thanks for being here, Ross.